Literature is my utopia. Here I am not disenfranchised. No barrier of the senses shuts me out from the sweet, gracious discourses of my book friends. They talk to me without embarrassment or awkwardness. Death is no more than passing from one room into another. But there's a difference for me, you know, because in that other room I shall be able to see. There is no king who has not had a slave among his ancestors, and no slave who has not had a king among his. Life is an exciting business, and most exciting when it is lived for others. The heresy of one age becomes the orthodoxy of the next. Many persons have a wrong idea of what constitutes true happiness. It is not attained through self-gratification but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. It is for us to pray not for tasks equal to our powers, but for powers equal to our tasks, to go forward with a great desire forever beating at the door of our hearts as we travel toward our distant goal. As the eagle was killed by the arrow winged with his own feather, so the hand of the world is wounded by its own skill. My share of the work may be limited, but the fact that it is work makes it precious. Instead of comparing our lot with that of those who are more fortunate than we are, we should compare it with the lot of the great majority of our fellow men. It then appears that we are among the privileged. Many people know so little about what is beyond their short range of experience. They look within themselves and find nothing. Therefore they conclude that there is nothing outside themselves either. No one has a right to consume happiness without producing it. It is not possible for civilization to flow backwards while there is youth in the world. Youth may be headstrong, but it will advance at allotted length. The world is moved along, not only by the mighty shoves of its heroes, but also by the aggregate of tiny pushes of each honest worker. To me a lush carpet of pine needles or spongy grass is more welcome than the most luxurious Persian rug. Self-pity is our worst enemy, and if we yield to it, we can never do anything wise in this world. Love is like a beautiful flower which I may not touch, but whose fragrance makes the garden a place of delight just the same. We could never learn to be brave and patient if there were only joy in the world. True happiness is not attained through self-gratification, but through fidelity to a worthy purpose. Security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature, nor do the children of men as a whole experience it. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Never bend your head. Always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye. What we have once enjoyed we can never lose. All that we love deeply becomes a part of us. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see a shadow. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched, they must be felt with the heart.